Edwards is the world's biggest heart valve maker. Will report data next week tracking the success of a new cardiac valve that can be implanted without open heart surgery. The device is called Sapien and may have a huge impact on the market. For more, I want to bring in Bloomberg's pharmaceutical reporter Shannon, Pettypiece. And Shannon, really interesting story that you're bringing to us. This is incredible, being able to put this valve in without open heart surgery.
Right. Basically, all you do, you get an incision in your groin area. They put this little teeny valve onto a catheter, thread it up through your body, put it into the heart and open it up, and there you have a new heart valve. No open heart surgery, nothing at all. The only incision is right there, the little slit in your groin area.
And imagine the recovery time is much shorter, right?
Yeah. Well, open heart surgery, obviously, not something you want to go through. It carries a lot of risks and months of recovery time. And some patients are even too sick to undergo open heart surgery. So for them, doctors just say the procedure's too risky. You're just going to have to go home and be bedridden and deal with shortness of breath and chest pain and other problems that can come with having a dysfunctional valve.
So I imagine with a breakthrough like this is a huge market for the company.
Right. Well, there's about 200,000 people in the U.S. each year who need a new heart valve. And about half of those, as I was saying, are just too sick to undergo the typical open heart surgery. So for these patients, about 100,000 patients, this device could be a lifesaver for them. And so that's what we're looking at. And I mean, it's a market that could be about...
And for Edwards, they have a lot, I mean, they are at the last stage of this in terms of getting FDA approval. I mean, how soon are we going to see this on the market?
We could see something on the market 2011, 2012, probably more likely 2012. There's going to be data presented on Thursday at a medical meeting that's going to show whether or not this device helped patients, the very sickest patients, those who aren't eligible for open heart surgery, if it helped them actually live longer with fewer hospitalizations. And there's a lot of anticipation about this among investors. Edwards stock has been up about 70% this year on optimism of this device. Now, in the past few days, we've seen some hedging, some people thinking that maybe this data isn't going to be as positive as hoped. So we've seen the stock drop a few days. Actually, options trading, there's been a lot of bearish bets there.
Really?
So Edwards stock is going to be something to watch over the next few days, as there could be some volatility there based on data showing whether or not, you know, this device is going to be promising.
And if it is promising, where does that leave Edwards? Do they become a buyout target? Do they? Where does this leave the company?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, if it's successful and gets to market, it could double their revenue in the next 5 years. It's an extra $1.5 billion in revenue for them. And you're right, it does make them a buyout target. There's companies like J&J, Johnson & Johnson, Medtronic that are, you know, out there looking to expand in devices, looking to grow. So this could be very attractive for them.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, you would hope that something like this is approved and it goes successful.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see. It could revolutionize lives for a lot of patients right now.